Okay, guys, we're back. Hopefully Volcarona can do something a bit more this game. It did get the first kill on last game. But yeah, once he got the Joy Scarf, it couldn't do much because he cannot Quiver Dance up. Hopefully we'll be able to do... we'll be able to get a Quiver Dance sweep with Volcarona in this game. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. He has a Pelipper Tentacruel and Kingdra. So I don't see Volcarona doing too much unless I get rid of Tentacruel. Because Bug Buzz is still gonna do a lot to the Pelipper. So if I can get rid of Tentacruel, that would be nice. I can definitely see Golbat being useful because his Swampert is most likely the Stout Rocker. So, and I don't care about Ice Beam too much. I can easily defog. I can poison him. However, he does have Magnezone, which I need my Porygon 2 for. So I can trap it. And I'm going to lead with my Porygon because it usually matches up really well for his Rain. He does lead with the Swampert. So in case he goes for Stout Rock, we'll just go hard into Golbat. He switches directly into Breloom. Maybe he was predicting a Toxic or something and went Breloom. Guess that's possible. But I have Golbat in and I just want to Brave Bird there as he switches into the Magnezone. Would be nice if this isn't leftovers, just because this will be permanent chip. I don't see a wish user on his team, and yeah, I don't see a leftovers. It's not much the damage. Thinking about roosting, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure I live a Volt Switch easily. So I'm going for Toxic as he hard switches into the Swampert, so I connect because poison types never miss Toxic. And that works out really well for us, poisoning their Stout Rock setter. And yeah, again, I'm just gonna click Brave Bird. Even if Magnezone comes in, it's still chip, guys, because Porygon 2 is my main guy to take this on. So if I just have some free damage on this, it's really nice, because I can only hit it with Ice Beam and Discharge. Here, though, it's a mind game, though. I'm gonna go Hippo because I did stay in with the Golbat, so he might click like Thunderbolt as he goes for Flash Cannon, which I was hoping he wouldn't. And unfortunately he crits me. Ooh, that sucks. I'm gonna go Porygon. Reason I went Porygon there is because if he did click Flash Cannon again, he would have been trapped. But he probably knows this and goes Swampert anyway. But that crit is kind of unfortunate because I'm positive that if he didn't crit me there, I would have had more than half my HP. However, I have to go Golbat there as I don't want him to get up rocks for free. Yeah, he does go for Stout Rock. And I have to defog. I'm going to defog. If I can somehow get rid of his Magnezone, I can definitely see my Golbat winning this game. And he actually goes into Pelipper here, just to get up his Rain, I guess. I'm not sure if he goes hard into Zone, but I just want to take this opportunity. In case he clicks U-turn, I want to poison this Pelipper, because that poison might help me when I am put in a position where I need to flinch the Pelipper down with Weavel's Icicle Crash. So if he does U-turn, I'll poison this Pelipper, and that can be helpful later on. Also, with him switching into my Mienshao with Pelipper. If he goes hard Zone, yeah, not much. If I were him, I would go hard Zone. But if he U-turns, because he might expect me to think that he would go hard Zone, and he does stay in. And what does he click? Okay, he does U-turn. Cool. So I do poison this Pelipper. I do have my Golbat pretty healthy as well, as Magnezone is the one that comes in. And I am still going to make the Hippowdon play. If he kills me with Flash Cannon, because I don't see leftovers, I think this is Choice Scarf. Judging from the damage he did earlier with Hippowdon, on my Hippowdon with Flash Cannon, because that was a crit. So that wasn't a lot of damage. So if he clicks Flash Cannon, we can trap him with Porygon. He does go for Thunder. That's why he has it on a Rain team. But I'm gonna slack off. There's no point in getting up my own rocks here because he can easily spin them away. If he gets up rocks, I need to debug them anyway. So we just slack off, get Hippowdon healthy. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm out of 2-hit KO range from Flash Cannon, but I do get the poison damage on Pelipper. And I have to go back into my Golbat, but now that Hippowdon is healthy, again, it's easier to play around the Magnezone. So I'm gonna go Golbat. He U-turns. Shouldn't do much. Crits me, unfortunately. Reason that crit is unfortunate, even though it almost did nothing, is because I don't have Black Sludge or leftovers on Golbat. So he goes into Kingdra, and just having that extra HP might matter because I have to stay in there. I'm gonna Toxic. I'm pretty sure I live this because we are quite specially defense. Look at this Golbat. It only did 54. Choice Specs serve in the rain. However, though, Oregon is gonna get 2-hit KO'd. So it's rough. This is rough. I don't want to lose Golbat, obviously. If I can get off a Roost later on, it can be really helpful. So I'm thinking about sacking my Hippowdon, because I don't see any other Rain Sweepers on his team. Kingdra is the only one, and then I can knock out Kingdra with Weavile by Pursuit Trapping him, because I removed the Rain. So Surf won't 1-hit KO my Weavile in the rain. Surf won't 1-hit KO my Weavile because there's no rain. And then I can just click Pursuit, and if he stays in, I 2-hit KO him with Pursuit because of the poison and Sandstorm damage. However, sacking Hippo makes it difficult versus Magnezone, but I don't see any other play because I don't have a switch for this. And if I sack something, I'm not sure how I don't gain anything if I sack something else on Hippo, because I cannot get a return kill because he has a lot of switches for my Porygon too. He can go back into Swampert, get up rocks, he can go Magnezone. So I have to sack this, unfortunately. So goodbye Hippo, he's definitely gonna die to Choice Spec Surf. So we are in for a really rough game, but it does take the Sandstorm and poison damage, and now Weavile should be able, with that damage I should be able to 2-hit KO him because he's gonna take the damage on the next turn as well. And if he switches, the Pursuit is going to do a lot of damage. I just need to eliminate this because I cannot afford to switch back into this Kingdra. So I just want this thing gone. Ideally he would switch in this situation, and then I get the maximum damage from Pursuit. But I don't want to be in a position where I click Night Slash and him switching out, because again I cannot switch into this guy. He does go for Surf, and yeah, without the rain he isn't able to 1-hit KO me. I am really low, but I am able to eliminate the Kingdra with the next Pursuit. So that's really helpful. And yeah, I have a really low Weavile, a really low Golbat. Goes into Swampert. My Golbat is above 25%. That's all I need. Because he might click Stealth Rock on this turn. But if he clicks Scald, Ice Beam, whatever, and kills Golbat, that's worse. I'm just going to stay in. If he clicks Stealth Rock, I can at least still bring in Golbat and maybe roost it on Pelipper, because he does end up going for the Stealth Rock. So if I brought in Golbat there, that would have been huge. But I actually lived another Sandstorm hit, so I can Pursuit again. This is permanent damage on the Swampert because of the poison. He clicks Bulk Up. Not sure why though, because I don't die to Sandstorm. I guess he didn't count the Sandstorm turn. I often don't do it either. But now I get off another Pursuit, and that's definitely enough to be able to knock him out with Mienshao on the next turn. Because Swampert doesn't have a priority move. He has leftover, so there's no Quick Claw. And he's gonna take poison damage again after knocking me out. Now I'm able to get a Mienshao. I'm not sure if I knock him out with U-turn. But what am I even U-turning into? I don't have anything good to U-turn into, because if I U-turn into Golbat, he brings in Magnezone and Golbat dies. So I have to close combat and keep me and Shao in. Because then he is forced to go Magnezone or Tentacruel. Yeah, without Hippowdon, he's able to freely go for the Volt Switch. And I assume Magnezone to be Choice Scarfed. Just because he brings it in like this. And I don't see leftovers on him. His Flash Cannon didn't do much against my Hippo, so he's not Specs. So I'm gonna go into my Porygon. As he does go for a Volt Switch. Yeah, nothing I can do about like that Volt Switch play was so free. There wasn't any other good play I could make. Yeah, it's probably gonna bring in Breloom. Yep. So I have to choose a Sleep Fodder. He's most likely going to click Spore. I think Mienshao has to be the Sleep Fodder. Because it's not gonna knock out Tentacruel. It's not gonna knock out Pelipper. Magnezone has a Choice Scarf, so he's gonna be faster anyway. And he does end up going for Spore. Now I can freely go into Volcarona though. Because Volcarona seems like a good pivot. Because he isn't able to click, I can easily take a Drain. How much is this gonna do? Wow. He just did half my HP with Focus Punch. I have to go Golbat there. And we have to go for Roost. It's not good. And he does go Magnezone. Okay. So he doesn't have the Rain Up. We know he has Thunder. So I have to pray that he either misses Thunder or goes for a Volt Switch. Ideally he goes for Flash Cannon, but he has no reason. Okay, he does go for Volt Switch. I should be able to live this. I should be able to live this. Just look at this beast. So I get the Roost off. Perfect. There's no point in roosting again. I need to get rid of the Stealth Rock. Because I don't want to bring in Golbat on Stealth Rocks anymore. His Stealth Rocker is gone. So I'm gonna defuck. He's 100% gonna U-turn into the Magnezone. Like I'm stuck in the Vortex. Like he can spam U-turn and Volt Switch on me. So I don't want Stealth Rocks. I don't want him to have Stealth Rocks up. So now Magnezone does end up coming in. And if he does go for Thunder, I can trap him with the Porygon. Hopefully he doesn't 2-hit KO me. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting 2-hit KO'd by Choice Scarf Thunder. But yeah, he does have the Paralysis chance, which could definitely suck. Okay, Volt Switches. Guess him. But he's gonna get in Breloom. This is so painful, guys. Okay. I'm gonna recover here. Cause he knows that I know that he has Focus Punch. So yeah, because I could have Ice Beamed on Focus Punch. So he went hard Magnezone. I hate having to go for these plays. Because if I wait, I can Ice Beam him. Remember, I still trace his magnet. Oh no. No. God. Please. Okay, I got off the recover, but I did trace his magnet pull. So the new strategy, guys. I'm gonna spam recover till he runs out of till he runs out of thunders and has to struggle because he cannot switch out if he's Choice Scarfed. But that recover on a Breloom was huge. Because if I Ice Beam on Focus Punch, it would be really bad for him because he doesn't get the damage off then. And now that the rain is gone, he can miss thunder. Exactly. I'm gonna discharge just once because I'm full HP anyway. Like, I just need to have more recovers than... Like, the recover and thunder PP is the same. So as long as I have more... I'm just clicking Ice Beam here just to try to freeze him. As long as I have more recovers than he has thunders, we should win. And hopefully I don't get really paralyzed too much. Like, him having to click thunder outside of rain is also really a big struggle for him. But he's going to struggle for real later on. I'm pretty sure I have more recovers now than he has thunder because he missed a few. So I think the best scores here. Like, I only need Porygon for this and maybe for Tentacruel. So just spamming recover now till he struggles. He crits me, so nice. Okay, luckily we did go for the recover there. I think we just spam it because we should have more recovers than yeah, he does struggle there. Okay, cool. He does struggle there. Let's see. I'm gonna teleport here, just because he's gonna be super low. Because that way I can Golbat back to full HP. On the other hand, maybe I should have just killed him. But I want to go Mienshao. Just because I want to burn a sleep turn. This might actually be really bad. Let's go Pelipper. Just because he's able to knock out me. Okay, I go back into Porygon. U-turns. Goes Breloom. I go Zone. I can just attack here. Maybe I should have just killed the Magnezone or let him just die. Now that I think about it, I honestly it didn't cross my mind that he could switch out after I switch out myself. Thought it would go Breloom there. That's why Ice Beamed. It's just a guessing game. I go Golbat there though, because this is an opportunity to roost. I got that Scald didn't do much. Burn could be annoying. He does Ice Beam, but I'm pretty sure I live this, unless he's offensive. Yeah, look at this. My Golbat just not dying, guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I can definitely see him switching here. I'm gonna go Golbat there. If he attacks me, that's fine as well. I can recover this. Like, I can get this recover off. He cannot burn me. Oh wait, this is scary. This is starting to get scary. This is starting to get scary. But if I'm full HP, I can take on Magnezone though, as long as he doesn't paralyze. Oh no! No! I really messed up by not just killing the Magnezone. Luckily, I get the recover off here. He does go into zone here. I just have to click the correct move. Discharging here. Hopefully he goes Pelipper. Like, discharge hits 2 out of 3. Nice, okay. No! Are you kidding? He would have dropped. This is so bad. Oh, no, that. Well, that guy cannot click Thunder because he ran out of PP, but. Man. Just being able to knock this out. Because that's one less discharge I have to click. And saving the discharge PP for the Magnezone. Wait, he's 6 Magnezone. Okay, nice. Well, then I think Golbat wins. I think Golbat wins. I just recover here. Just wait out till the... just waiting the rain out. Because I really think Golbat wins. Because I still have a bunch of Roost PP on the Golbat. And if this Tentacruel is specially defensive, which it might be, then he's gonna take a lot from Brave Bird anyway. He clicks Rapid Spin. I don't think that matters, because I'm pretty sure Golbat is still slower than this anyway. And now I get the Paralysis off too. We'll discharge again. Goes into Breloom. Mienshao is still asleep, so he cannot click Spore. I know he has Focus Punch. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't have something like Stone Edge. And he clicks Focus Punch, but really, that's not gonna do much. It's 4 times resisted, even though it did a lot to Volk. I have Eviolite, it's 4 times resisted. Yeah, I'll eat the sub. I can just Roost there. The Tentacruel is the one that comes in. So Scald Burn would obviously be annoying. But because he's paralyzed, I am faster than him. So I'm clicking Brave Bird, and I'm pretty sure it's still going to do quite a bit. Yeah, that's a lot. He clicks Ice Beam instead of Scald, going for the freeze. That would be so anticlimactic though. I'm gonna Roost on this turn. I don't want to die to a Ice Beam crit or something. So and if he does freeze me, I have to bait him into clicking Skull to unfreeze me. But yeah, I'll keep Red Burning. Like I said, the moment I get rid of Magnezone, Golbat wins. So that's what I said earlier too. So why didn't I just get rid of the Magnezone with the Porygon? Like, Mienshao wasn't going to do much anyway, because with Breloom was basically taken care of, and Mienshao wasn't much against the other members. But now I just spam Brave Bird, and yeah. Golbat cannot click Spore on me. I can Roost spam on the Pelipper because he's poisoned. So there's basically no chance he would win this. He does click Hurricane. Still not gonna do much though. And I am able to kind of switch between Porygon. Like if he does confuse me, I can just switch into Porygon. But yeah, I'll just Brave with him. And if he actually doesn't... Oh, he went for Surf. If he didn't confuse me there, I can just click Brave Bird again. But I'm gonna Roost there still. In case I don't knock him out. You never know. Like, it doesn't really matter if he clicks Roost and he clicks Surf now. And he's gonna take more poison damage. And I just Roost. Like, getting the highest possible way of winning. Because there was nothing his Pelipper was going to do to me with Surf and Hurricane. If he had Scald, he could have burned me. But even with the burn, I would 100% 1v1 that Breloom. Just because it was most likely Spore, Focus Punch substitute, and maybe at Seed Bomb. So there wasn't no way of him touching my Golbat at all. And Golbat was really the MVP here. It was poisoning like 3 of his members. And And with that Magnezone being gone, it just did so much. Luckily that Magnezone wasn't leftovers. I was able to play around because he was scarfed. If it was leftovers, he could have just full switched out versus my Porygon, and I wouldn't have been able to trap him. So leftovers thunder. I think that game would have been impossible for me, just because he's always free to go for Volt Switch on my Porygon. And basically we're Porygon down to the point where Breloom and Kingdra would take over. Yeah, that really went into my favor. But yeah, just having to lose my Hippowdon just made it so difficult versus the Magnezone. But I really saw no other way. Like, if I could have sacked Volcarona maybe, but how am I going to kill Kingdra afterwards? Because if I go Porygon, like I said, you can just go Swampert, get up rocks, maybe go Swampert, double back into Kingdra, and then I have to switch into Kingdra again. So at that point I just had to eliminate it, and sacking Hippowdon into Weavile was the only play that I saw. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions